in your cell here at Eastern State. You only had a Bible to keep you company. You weren't allowed to talk to anybody, as this was the first prison to use solitary confinement as a form of punishment. And you had very little light going into your cell, so mostly you didn't repent for your crimes. You kind of went crazy. Now, we are setting up our annual haunted house there at Eastern State Penitentiary. Terror behind the walls. Every October, we let our theater kids run loose in the prison there. But then in November, we have to let them back out. Boone, he dug a hole through the walls, Shawshank Redemption style, and even left a mannequin in his bed to try to trick the guards. He was only out for a total of 3 hours before being brought back to Eastern State. Eastern State was also home to the notorious gangster in the 1920s, Mr. Al Capone. Now, Mr. Capone got himself purposely thrown into jail here in Philadelphia as he was avoiding 3 months. I'm still going on tour here at Eastern State Penitentiary and see Al Capone's cell set up exactly how he lived in there. Another famous inmate of Eastern State Penitentiary was actually not a human. We threw a little black lab puppy in jail at Eastern State Penitentiary for allegedly attacking the governor's cat. Watch your heads, watch your heads. We're good. As you see a statue of Peppa Pup over there. Then on our right-hand side, we have the Perlman Building, an extension of the Philadelphia Museum of Art. Mostly the historical archive and the business side of the museum. See the front entrance of the museum right here. Most people don't realize that it's the front side, as the Rocky Steps are much more iconic. But it is the start of Fairmount Park here. Then on our right over here, we have this beautiful statue of Miss Joan of Arc, the famous French warrior of the 100 Years' War. Now that was a gift to us by our friends in France, as we have a long-standing history with them. Without the French, we would not have won our independence from the British during our Revolutionary War. But back then, you just had to tell the British and the French that they made fun of each other's socks, and they were going to go to war against each other. They did not like each other back then. Now, speaking of French, we just wrapped up the Paris Olympics, and we actually had one of our best athletes representing us in the Paris Olympics, Mr. Joel Embiid of the Philadelphia 76ers. Now, who's ready to see Rocky? Now, the Rocky statue here was donated by Sylvester Stallone after the filming of Rocky 3. Now, we love this statue so much that without permission, we put Rocky at the top of the Art Museum steps. Now, the Art Museum was not too happy with this, and they told us, get it out of here. We don't want it. It's just a movie prop. So, instead, we put it right on the property line. I'm going to give you guys... What's that? Okay, how many minutes? 15 minutes or 10? All right, so all right. Well, we'll give you guys 10 minutes to come see Rocky. Come down, see Rocky, run up the Art Museum steps.
我们大概差不多15分钟拍照啊，就请大家那个多一点。
你帮他看，不用客气。好了，我爸呢？我在那里。这个 Rocky 是谁啊
Rocky 就是以前有一个电影叫洛奇，
洛奇
描写的一个
你知道洛奇啊？
拳击运动员的一个生涯，在这个电影的最后一幕，
对，
就是在这个美术馆前面就有个 Rocky
拍的
Step， 在这个台阶上奔跑。
OK，
所以呢是史泰龙演的，就以他电影里的那个以他的那个原型嘛，
对，
然后拍了一个
他的那个电影，
对，所以这个是史泰龙的雕像，也是一个洛奇的雕像。
哦，
就是
在这里拍的哦，原来我没看过那个电影，没去看的。
对
70几年的，哇，对，这个还不错。刚刚他说那个就是有 ghost 那个，是个监狱吗？
对，那是个监狱
啊。
对，那是监狱。那监狱里就是说他就是把犯人直接长期的关进去。
对。然后也没有光，然后关的。